Hello, friends. Over the last few years, the industry has picked up a significant demand from clients requesting advisors, if possible, to build out a portfolio of investments to meet desires, wishes, altruistic, and other thematic views specific to them and their situation alone. As a little bit of background, advisors used to have limited choices in terms of how they invested clients' monies. But with the expansion of mutual funds and ETFs, there are now thousands of options to choose from on several different platforms. However, in recent years, individuals have wanted to personalize their touch on their portfolios, per se, even further based on specific views. Although we always filter, screen, and monitor the advisory account investments, sometimes clients want us to take it to the next step. With that said, I wanted to provide a list of options that are now possibly available depending on the type of investment account that you have. This isn't a complete list, but a consideration for those that are looking to exclude or specifically include different themes. For example, we have clients that are now asking about faith based investing. It's becoming even more popular. We have clients asking about religious based investing, somewhat on the same lines there. For example, we can take an index such as, let's say, the Russell 1000 and specifically omit certain companies that aren't aligned with, let's say, religious based themes of a foundation or an organization that you may belong to or believe in. There's also what's called ESG or environmental, social, and green investing as well. We also have a big uptick with clients here that are asking about political based investing. For example, maybe there are specific companies or themes to a political candidate running for office that you want to knowingly exclude from your holdings, and that's something that we can look at as well. There's also individual stock avoidance. Maybe there's one specific company that you really can't stand or have no desire to be part of in any ownership capacity. We can, for example, keep the remainder of the stocks and bonds geared towards a certain index and then exclude that one company only. In terms of thematic based investing, it's the same thing really as religious, but on an overall thematic front. So let's say, for example, you might have had a family member that passed away from tobacco use and you want to omit stocks which are linked to tobacco companies. That's something we can look at as well. Finally, too, we have what's called hyper tax sensitive investing. And depending on the type of account that you're in and the holdings that you have, we may be able to employ advanced tax strategies that get into high velocity tax loss harvesting compared to traditional mutual funds or ETFs approach. Here, what it's done, we essentially effectuate or initiate tax loss harvesting at an individual stock level, whereas with most advisors, they tend to do so at the mutual fund and ETF level. So we can zoom into the individual stocks inside of the holdings and actually create intentional tax loss harvesting to really unique quality that's now available to individuals out there. That's something that's a little bit more advanced, so we'd have to walk through this methodically if interested. So overall, the goal here is to provide you a look into the options that may be available. These approaches aren't available in all types of accounts, but if it's something that you're interested in, feel free to reach out and we'll see if we can customize it to your situation. And finally, as a disclosure for compliance purposes, whether it's socially responsible investing, environmental, social governance, biblically responsible investing, faith driven, other themes or types of screening that you'd like to customize, understand that they all have certain risks based on the fact that the criteria will exclude certain securities of certain issuers for non-financial reasons. And therefore, obviously, that you as the investor may forego some market opportunities and the universe of investments available will be smaller. Understand, obviously, that investing includes risks, including fluctuating prices and loss of principal. No strategy obviously assures success nor protects against loss. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested into directly. So hopefully this helps. Enjoy your day today.